Hey, welcome back to Dr. T's Cookbook of Awesomeness. Today I've got a really special recipe for you. It's one of my favorites. It's condiment chili. Coming to you from COVID quarantine, and I've got myself a COVID quarantine haircut, as you can see. I couldn't stand having such long hair and had to shave it down. Unfortunately, I had to go to several different stores to find a shaver, and the store I actually found one at was Petco. So yes, I cut my hair with a dog grooming tool. But anyway, today is condiment chili. And what the heck is condiment chili, you ask? It's basically a chili that you just put on other foods. You can put them on burgers, you can put it on hot dogs, tots, fries, whatever the hell you want. But I can tell you this, it is an awesome topping for just about any food that you can think of, especially with some cheese. So, today let's get cooking something awesome. Our ingredients include a pound of ground beef, 80-20. We've got half of a large onion diced. Got about a tablespoon of minced garlic. We've got a teaspoon or more of cumin. We've got chili powder and paprika. We also have Mexican oregano, a little bit of coriander, red pepper flake for a little spice, and a little bit of brown sugar. You can substitute honey or agave nectar. Next we have a 6-ounce can of tomato sauce. We've got soy sauce, Worcestershire, and apple cider vinegar. Now we're going to get this chili cooked up. So easy. I think chili is probably the next easiest thing next to boxed mac and cheese to cook. If we just get our pot here up to cooking temperature, add in a little oil for lubrication, then we're going to brown off our ground beef. And don't forget to season, salt and pepper as always. Go ahead and break it up into chunks so they're manageable. We want to get a nice sear on the bottom, so don't be afraid to let it sit there and just cook a while to get that nice Maillard reaction going. Once that's ready to go, we're going to dump in our onions and our garlic. That'll get those softened up and sweated out. We just want to cook these for a minute or two to let the onions get a little translucent. And while we're at it, we're just going to help break up that beef just a little bit more. Alright guys, let's get to our seasoning. Let's start with our holy trinity of chili powder, some cumin, and some paprika. We use that in a lot of Mexican style recipes, along with our Mexican oregano, some red pepper flake, and then lastly a little bit of coriander. The coriander brings some nice brightness. For a little bit of sweetness to cut through the acidity, we're going to use some brown sugar. Go ahead and use honey or agave nectar if you'd like. And let's just give this a nice thorough mixing. Everything's been thoroughly mixed. We've given it another couple minutes to cook and incorporate. Now we're going to go on to our wet ingredients. Got a little bit of apple cider vinegar. There's our soy sauce. And then here's our Worcestershire sauce. Now, I don't really measure these things out. You're probably about a tablespoon of vinegar. I'm pretty heavy-handed with that soy sauce, maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons, maybe up to a quarter of a cup or so. And then quite a number of shakes of that Worcestershire sauce. Now at this point, again, we're going to give it a thorough stir. We're going to let it reduce down a little bit while we, again, break these chunks of meat up just a little bit more. Okay, so we've reduced this down just slightly, and now we're going to add in our tomato sauce, 6-ounce can. And as you can see, it's a good boil here. We're going to mix this in, and basically at this point, we're just going to bring it up to a boil and reduce to a simmer, and let it simmer for a good 20 to 30 minutes. You can simmer this up to maybe 45 minutes to an hour, You just have to watch it. Okay, we've let this cook and reduce down to our desired consistency. As you can see, it's a little on the thicker side because, again, we're using this as a topping and want it to be able to stack on top of other foods without it, running all over the place. And now here's a lonely all-beef hot dog looking all plain. But watch, we're gonna dress this biatch up. Check it out. You can see the chunks of garlic and onion in there, and the steamy flavor coming off of this. You can almost taste this through your screen. Before we finish this off with a sprinkling of cheddar cheese, I just want to remind you, you can put this chili on whatever you imagine. Not just hot dogs, but your burgers and your tots and your fries, your pizza, your watermelon. No, don't do it. Don't put it on watermelon, you savage. But be creative with this. And here are those aforementioned tots. Now I've cooked them according to package instructions to get them a perfect golden and crispy brown. And now we are smothering them in our condiment chili, our alpha dog top level condiment chili. I will tell you right now that condiment chili is the king of all condiments. It will destroy ketchup and mustard and relish and, well, pretty much everything except for soy sauce, which is, of course, is the nectar of the gods. We're here at another delicious conclusion, my friends, and we have a magnificent chili that is savory, a little bit spicy, and like any good condiment, it greatly enhances the foods that it is paired with. Now again, my friends, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and until next time, stay awesome.